same old thing. Thinking deep, no ecstasy. Reality haunts the living mind. If I saw another day, only to scream into the night. Nothing ever tries to change, even if I want to realize. 'Cause I've been sitting here, same old ways, thinking off about the same mistake. Darling, will you go away? It won't be as simple for you.
Yo, guys. It is Old Man G here, back again with another watch along, and it is the Afcon final. It is the African Cup of Nations final. Salah versus Mane, Egypt versus Senegal, coming up soon. But remember, guys, if you're new to the channel, to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio. Follow us on Twitter, United X, and smash the notification button. Latest Manchester United news and more. So the national anthems are coming out. Who do you think is going to win? Poll us in the chat. Let me know in the comments, guys. I'll get this up. 1 second. Senegal versus Egypt. There we go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. This is going to be a big one. So I'm just setting up a few last things. Oh, you can hear the song through my apps. Shout out to Noah in the chat, man. Noah, I hope you're doing well, buddy. Appreciate it, man. Thank you for joining the stream. I'll be streaming to Facebook as well, but for some reason there's an issue. Sebasti Jam says, please Senegal, please, yes. I think there's a lot of people rooting for Senegal. I'm sure a lot of people rooting for Egypt as well. So respect. Remember, guys, if you like the vid, it goes a long way. And who do you think will win? Tell us your thoughts in the poll below. Egypt versus Senegal, guys. So quickly going through the team. Obviously, Mendy, Sarr, Koulibaly, Diallo, Cisse, Kouyaté, Mendy, Sarr, Idrissa Gueye, Mane, Diadio, who's a bit of a brick at time. Let's be real. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Thank you. Egypt need that. I'm watching it with the fam. Guys. I'm watching it with the fam. Dad, brother, and everything. It's all good. Egypt need that Salah Ballon d'Or or charge. They do. It's going to be a big game, guys. Ooh. There you go. Sadio Mane versus Mohamed Salah, man. It is what it is. It really is what it is, guys. And just looking at this Egyptian team, Abu Gabi in goal, Fatah Hamdi, Abdulman Ashur, El Neni, Fatih, Al Sulah, Mamouche, M. Mohamed, and M. Salah. 4-3-3 versus 4-2-3-1. Referee's going to be good. Referee's actually been pretty good the refereeing bar the guy who blew the whistle earlier. The refereeing, I think, overall in the Afcon has been pretty good. And I should know, given the fact that I saw some pretty dodgy Premier League refereeing in that Middlesbrough game. There we go. Remember, guys, like the vid. It goes a long way. And let me know who you think is going to win this game. Yeah, Carlos Pires is not on the bench because obviously the dude got a red card and was suspended. But it is a big game. Hopefully a good game, more importantly. The silence before they go underway. Cameroon obviously getting third place. The game is about to get underway, guys. No Cameroon, unfortunately, obviously. Mane versus Salah, man. Right now, people are saying, and I think in the poll, 60% Senegal, 40% Egypt. Trezeguet's been solid, to be fair, for these guys. He's been very solid. And now kickoff has begun. It's on. It begins. Okay. Oh, Salah almost got a thing just there. Who's going to last longer? Obviously, Egypt played 2 back-to-back 120-minute games and penalties, so they might be tired. Who knows? We will definitely see. But this is definitely a final for the heavyweights. Okay, so here comes Senegal on the attack. Good defending. Okay, Senegal on the attack. Jeju coming inside. Ooh, good defending. I think the referee is South African, if I recall.
Does that sound your laptop?
Don Ragnar, Sadio Mane's hairline versus Mo Salah. It's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's a penalty already, guys. Abdullahi, you come in. Abdullahi, you there, man? It's a clear penalty. Oh, it's a clear penalty and disaster already. It's just so it's blatant. It's so. Oh dear. That's. Is Senegal man is like calm, but it's a penalty, man. It's a penalty. Sadio Mane's hairline versus Mo Salah. Well, it's a penalty to Senegal, man. Abdullah, you there? Can you hear me? He's gone. Where's this dude? It's clear, but you don't even need to go to VAR for that. There's no need for VAR. Oh, it's a delay. Yeah. Yeah, it's you can make a case that it's even a dangerous possible. I won't say a red. But you know that's a penalty, man. There's no. Salah looks like he's giving his keeper some hints. Giving his keeper some hints. Is Mane going to take the penalty? That's interesting. Yes. It's a lot of tension and build up here. That's true. Salah does take the penalties at Liverpool. It's Sadio Mane now to take the penalty for Senegal. Will he score? Will Mane do it? Jeez, it's Sadio Mane. And he saves it! He saves it! He saves it again.
That was a horrible run-up. Did you see the run-up?
Sadio. He stands strong. Let's look at the run-up.
Is he off his line?
Yeah, I think it's off his line.
Wait, is the keeper off his...
Oh,
Yeah.
Are they going to retake it, though? Is he off his line? Nope.
Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. That was a bad run up. You could tell.
Terrible run up from
going for
Mane.
power,
He was going for power, and Sadio Mane. This is why it's not on penalties for Liverpool. I don't know. Yeah, Luca. Shout out to Luca, man. Senegal. No, it just says saved. Yep. Nico Brinks, he missed. Nico Brinks, Chief Oga. Nico Brinks, low. Left foot on. Oh, okay. No, his left foot was on the line. So as long as one foot is on the line, it's fine. Okay. And you just wonder how psychologically that's going to affect Senegal after that. You just don't know. Yes. It's delay tactics he gets in his head. It's a bad penalty. Yeah. If you're gonna take a penalty, it has to either be, for me, if you're gonna blast it, it has to be blasting it in top bins, or if you're gonna do it low, it's got to be to the to either side of the keeper. You can't blast it centrally. You just can't. Yeah, anyway, Salah told him where to go. Yeah, I knew. Yeah, come on. This is the thing. But it's not over yet. And if Egypt defend like that they're going to have problems. But we've got a game. We've got a game. But if we just tuned in, penalty to Senegal, Mane missed it, still 0-0. Almost 10 minutes gone. How will the Senegal respond? That's the question. That's the question, guys. Yeah, Egyptians, a few niggly fouls. But so far, it's mostly attacking this from Senegal, though. Free kick now to Senegal. Good defending. Yeah. Mane needs to show his leadership here now. All right, Egypt with the ball now. They can maybe take a bit of a break. So Elneny doing his thing. Arsenal miss him. Oh, good tackle. He got the ball. Is that a free kick? No. Referee says play on, which is good.
Mendy, isn't it? From Leicester. Oh my goodness. Mane's
It's a good impress. Should have proved it to Mane. It's a good ball though. Still, Senegal got it. Oh, and it's a good save. Comfortable. If this goes to penalty shootout, Egypt are going to win. If this goes to penalty shootout, Egypt are going to win. Their keeper's just too good. They're just way too good.
you feel like white in this room is a bit?
Good save by Mendy. Obviously, hasn't had a lot to do so far, Mendy. And obviously, he is himself a world-class keeper. So let's not forget about that. By the way, if Don Magnus still watching, United are in the mud, man. We are. That's just as a thing. But so far, so good for Egypt. Not for Senegal. Senegal will be shooting themselves in the foot. They're not 1-0 ahead. They should be 1-0 ahead. Sadio Mane missing that penalty, man. You can't do that. Okay, now but Egypt are growing into the game a bit now. Okay, they were pushed. Senegal came out aggressive, but they were pushed in. But now, the question is, how will Senegal respond? How will Mane respond? To be honest, that was a penalty miss in the final, man. Because now Egypt are starting to sort of game themselves into the game now, starting to get a bit more flow, a bit more rhythm, starting to just relax and say, "What's up?" Really, getting a bit of ball control and possession. Still 0-0, guys. Still 0-0.
Can't handle that. Where is it?
What
Cameroon?
the heat? It must be pretty intense right now.
Can't handle that Cameroonian.
Egypt are coming out now. Oh, not a good challenge. It's a free kick to
I
Egypt.
think he did him a favour there.
Oh, yeah, from the behind. I'd say that's a yellow card, but maybe the ref might allow it. Yeah, the ref is allowing it. Yep. Egypt started slowly, but now they're starting to gain a bit more control in the game.
So Senegal are playing Kiyate, Idrissa Gueye. Senegal being very impressive after the
Still tight. Not that much separating the team so far. But Senegal again, losing the ball. Oh dear, that is not a good challenge. That is not a good challenge. He needs to be careful, Mendy.
What's wrong with his eye?
He could have potentially had a yellow card before that as well. With that, I think he went behind the player. Yeah, he needs to be careful.
Lucky it was his foot and not his leg.
Yeah.
If it was on the shin, then
He needs to be careful. And it's indiscipline sometimes that can cost the teams. He needs to be careful. They're just showing that penalty again. That was a bad penalty. That was a bad penalty. Why for power straight through the middle? Don't do that. Come on, Mane. Even De Gea would have saved that. That penalty that Mane did. Even De Gea would have saved that penalty. Oh, was that Salah? No. Senegal defending well. Assar's coming in. He's dribbling. Well done. Assar's coming in across. And it's a low swing. It's a very good ball by Assar, but just no one on the end of it. It's a good ball in. Someone needs to gamble. Mane needs to gamble there, man. Mane needs to gamble. He should have. Mane needs to gamble there. Koulibaly just pocketing Salah there briefly. Would have loved him at United instead of Maguire, but it is what it is, isn't it? You know. I was told he was the England Maldini before we signed him for 80 million, but there we go.
It was Maguire partnered with it, Leicester.
Okay. I mean, the way that it's looking at you, like, is it just a question of attrition where Senegal just have to tire Egypt out?
Yeah, calm down.
Okay. So we need to calm, I need to chill, I need to relax. Getting a bit fiery now. Still 0-0. 20 minutes gone, guys. Still 0-0. You know, Senegal need to do something here. This is probably the last time for the golden generation as well. So they've got to do something. That's the Salah best player in the world behind Messi. Relax. Although I will say that he's certainly top three. Still 0-0, man. What if Salah scores to win it in the final? I definitely think if he wins this and if Liverpool do something in the Champions League, I don't think he'll probably get the Ballon d'Or. He'll probably get it. But it's difficult because the World Cup is the end of this year, so that'll probably take priority. So it's a difficult one, but I'd suspect that he'd be definitely in for Ballon d'Or shout. But there's still plenty of time left. We'll see. Okay. Senegal got possession. It's a foul. Nenny doing his thing. I think Arsenal need him right now. I think Xhaka and Mendy are out for a bit. So Nenny would be good in that Arsenal midfield. Kept it in. Oof.
Egypt is just defending.
Egypt defending for now, but defending resolutely. Resolutely, sorry. Like the big guys. Ooh, looks like 58%. Oh, literally, it comes across again. The folks the ball. How many chances? Mane's had at least 3 clear chances in this game. It's
feeling the pressure.
Sar's actually been bringing them in. You know, literally, Mane, come on, Mane, man, this is bad.
Exactly how the commentator is saying it.
Come on, Mane.
It's almost like he's not warmed up, almost, you know.
I'll tweet that. He's had like at least the penalty and then 3 golden chances after that. Mane needs to do better, man. Come on. And maybe that's the difference. If it was Salah, even those opportunities, Salah would have buried them. So needs to do more, man. If he's going to take his country to a final. It's a good save by the Egyptian keeper. Yeah, Kilvar just misjudged that challenge there. Not ideal. Hasn't picked up a yellow card, which is good. Oh, it's not a clash of heads. It's a clash of heads. Well, I think you can see why you can see why the Egyptian player came off a lot worse than Koulibaly. Koulibaly is a tank. Such a tank, man. 25 minutes gone, man. Still 0-0 in what has been quite an eventful final, to be fair. And you know, Mamouche was through, but Mendy read it. Lassar having a good game, to be honest. And just a game, Lassar having good games, and you know what's happening to their captain. Oh, Egypt look like they have an injury now. It looks they might have an injury here. Oh, are they back? Okay, it's fair. Oh,
Egypt
again.
can sing the ball right now. No possession.
Okay. Egypt just in the defensive shape now. But that's how they've got here so far. Senegal on the attack again. Another through ball in. No one in the box again to finish it off. So another good cross. Senegal. Ooh, so close again. Love the hat. And so Mane brings it in,
Just the wrong side. Isn't
just
it?
the wrong side. But Salah doing what he needs to do. Okay, Egypt going forward, which seems to have been a rarity this game so far.
Jeez. Oh my goodness! Don't do it, Salah.
Oof.
I thought it was going to be one of those trademark
Salah
Salah
goals,
goals.
man.
Jeez.
Genius
The
from
way he
Salah
drops
right there.
people, man.
Literally drop
Oh, my
1,
goodness.
2, drop. Jeez, man. Just jeez. Easy save from Mendy in the end, but Salah, man, that's what he can do. That is what he can do. Jason says Mane has to win, man. Well, he's bricking it so far. He needs to take his chances, but he's coming again here, Mane. Well done. Oh, he's been challenged, not a penalty. Body to just nudge Mane out of the way. Hmm. 30 minutes gone, still 0-0. Mane's feeling the pressure. Salah feels no pressure. That's the difference. Could be fair enough. Fair enough, Uche. Still 0-0. And really, it's a case, the half can be summarized as a case of missed opportunities for Sadio Mane. Missed opportunities for Sadio Mane. Salah being pocketed again. Well, it's been a good final so far for Afcon. Ooh, Senegal clear it again. You know if the ball gets to Salah, Salah is going to do something. And will Mendy and goal be able to handle that? Probably not. But Senegal on the Uber, but it's too. They just need to maintain their composure, but Senegal, if they do that, then they've got the game. But I fear that they're losing it.
Right.
And Mane he needs to Ooh, some Egyptian United fans. Good interception by Senegal.
Hello, I'm
Latched
listening,
onto it. Okay, Senegal won the ball back though.
yeah. Sure.
Okay, but Egyptian keeper and advantage.
Sure. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure.
Those penalties weren't great.
Good
Sure.
ball.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, we
Senegal
should be
ball
around.
again.
That is the following week. Yeah.
Nice for money.
Mane just not sure. Skill move there for Mane. And Senegal on attack again, but that's a poor British again.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Got into the position, but brickish finishing. Come on, Senegal. Come on. You do better than that, man. Come on.
Sure. I think that's important. Yeah. Okay. No, that's fine. Yeah, we're just busy watching the African Cup of Nations final.
I think that penalty miss. If Egypt won this. We'll see though. Ooh. Ooh. Jeez. That could have been very nasty in that sandwich challenge on Mane. That's at least a yellow card. Yep, he's giving out the yellow cards. Yep, it is. It's dangerous with the scissor challenge there. Salah, you need to relax, man. They're saying calm down. Calm down, relax. But the passion is there.
Exactly. Do you want to referee again? Nonsense.
Yeah. This referee is really good, by the way. This has actually been very good all tournaments. I think he's from South Africa, if I recall. But yeah, very good ref. This ref. Premier League take notes, FYI. That's how you referee a game. You know, that's how you use VAR correctly. You know, use VAR, use these refs, bring them into the Premier League. In fact, I'm a star poll on the channel. Should the Premier League employ the Afcon refs? Egypt versus Senegal losing here will be from unforced errors. I feel if Egypt get a chance, they'll be more clinical. The longer this goes on, Senegal will be less and less sharp, and that is true. That's true. Because you see Egypt are giving a lot of fouls away, trying to slow the game up. which is part of how they play. You know, almost Jose Mourinho-esque, slowing the game down, trying to think. But you know, it's another one. It should be a yellow card again, but. People literally watch Watford Burnley. I don't know if it was...
on the Sky Sports YouTube.
Right, all pressure. And Senegal ultimately have, I'd say, been the better team for the first half, putting the pressure on Egypt. But Egypt are doing what they've done this whole tournament: defend deep, niggle, get a few fouls, slow things down. You know, and all they need to do is they need to wait for an opportunity, and they'll be completely clinical with Mohamed Salah in the team, and that's all you need. One chance. My computer's being really slow for some reason. Koulibaly better than Maguire. I mean, that's not even that's just facts already. That's just facts. Even I take Koulibaly now. Like, in fact, let's give Napoli a trade.
Hello?
Let's send him to Napoli and let's get Koulibaly instead.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
Shout out to Rich Sports as well, by the way. Make sure you check over his channel and subscribe. Shout out to my boy Rich. I need to get on your channel soon as well, though. It's been a long time. It really has been a long time.
Yeah.
I need to get some of my United rants off to somebody without being mocked. So yeah, for those who are watching, head over to Rich Sports channel, subscribe, guys.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Which says, who do you want to win, G, Rich? I would Senegal ultimately. I think predominantly because I think it's like Ivory Coast, this is their golden generation. I think this might be their last chance to win something. And I think, to be honest, in my opinion, they play the better football. Egypt's football is very defensive, foulish, but they're a solid team. Egypt's goalkeepers play the tournament, but the thing is, didn't he come in? He's their second choice keeper. If I recall, he wasn't their first choice. This guy came in, I think, was it against Ivory Coast? I can't remember. He came in. He wasn't their first choice. He's their second goalkeeper because their first got injured, if I recall. But he's done a good job from so far. He's done a very, very good job. I'll message you, mate. You also, yes, exactly. Please, man, Rich, it'll be really, really good. Maybe for the Champions League, the Atletico Madrid game preview, we can do like a big preview kind of stream for it, which would be pretty good. Because we're going to lose. United are going to lose. Oh, Senegal. Mane is being brickish now. Mane again. I don't understand this guy.
It's like when he has pressure, he plays like
that. Yeah. The
backline is so strong, man.
Senegal's just... Yeah, but But this is the thing. Senegal have grown into it, though. You know, Nigeria, on the other hand, started well and then just did what they need. They just
Who did they lose to? Morocco.
Tunisia. I would even not mind if Nigeria had lost to Morocco. Tunisia, though.
Egyptian
Oh,
Pelo,
okay.
the
It's
Egyptian Pelo.
Salah running. Salah again. Salah coming in. It's a good save by Mendy at the near post from Mohamed Salah. And this is what Salah can do when he gets into China, when he does his thing. And that's going in, and it's Mendy. Go to the near post. And you have one of the best wingers in the world, and arguably one of the best goalkeepers in the world, in Edouard Mendy. It's a good save for Mendy. Chelsea really have a gem here. I'm very, very surprised that he's their least paid player.
Go ahead, sign a new contract. Look at these refs, man. They tell them straight away. Anthony Taylor against Middlesbrough. No authority in the game.
I mean, like I said, guys, let's get these Afcon referees in the Premier League and these bum for the Anthony Taylor and stuff that just decide that handballs are accidental.
Disrespecting the referees after that one incident.
Yeah. In fact, I feel like we
referees. What?
Died.
I feel like we are improving under Ralph. We are improving under Ralph. The performance are definitely better, but it's almost like early Liverpool where we're not able to perform that highly to the high level for 90 minutes, and and our forwards need to be more clinical, taking our chances. You know, we should have beaten Middlesbrough out of sight. We weren't clinical enough. We should have been clinical. Just like Mane's not been clinical today. Mane needs to be clinical. See, this is again why Egypt, I'm kind of a bit like, niggling fouls, trying to get yellow cards, trying to get them sent off. It's, and then, long ball to Salah and hope that he does something, but we'll see what happens. But you do think that the longer this game goes on, Senegal will lose their sharpness and Salah may just do something.
Mm-hmm.
Good tackle from Senegal. They're defending it as well. Oh, see, that's a yellow card. Again, a foul.
Did he get the yellow card?
Yeah.
Come on.
Has he been booked?
I don't know. Maybe.
If he's not been booked, he needs to be. Come on. Come on. That's a yellow card, ref. I've been singing your praises, man. I don't know if it's because he's been booked before. He stopped an important break. That's a yellow card.
That's what the commentator said as well.
Ooh.
Exactly. Nottingham Forest. Well of Leicester.
Well, there we go. So that makes Arsenal fans feel better, I'm sure.
No, thank you for joining, man. Big up Red Devil Studio, man. Thank you for joining. Thank you. And we'll be doing the members hangout next week. Right. That's halftime, guys. 0-0 halftime, guys. I think we're tuned to watch to the PSG, but it's halftime. It's halftime. It's halftime. Senegal 0, Egypt 0, and this solid half. I think overall it was a solid half, but you've got to say that Mane missed so many opportunities in that half. Salah obviously showed what he could do and showed that he is very, very dangerous. It was getting a bit cagey towards the end, but you can see how tense this final is, and you can see why I think both teams are in this final. I still can't call it. I still can't call the winner. I think if Senegal can actually take their chances, they'd win. But I just feel that the longer the game goes on, the less sharp Senegal will be, because really Senegal really need to punish Egypt earlier on to take advantage of the fact that they played longer. Whether or not the Egyptians will be able to have the energy to go on for longer than they are, I don't know. What I do know is if this goes to penalties, I think the Egyptian keeper has it. I don't think Mendy is that great with penalties, but he is obviously a solid goalkeeper. So, but let me know what your thoughts, guys. Who do you think? We'll just quick look for some match stats. So there weren't that many. There was a lot of obviously action, but there weren't actually that many shots. So Senegal's 4 shots to Egypt's 2, 3 on target, 2 on target for Egypt. 52% of their 48. Senegal have just a bit more possession. One of them passes, 2 passes. Pass accuracy is pretty much the same. See, this is where the thing's a bit interesting. Fouls. Senegal 7 fouls, Egypt 9 fouls. Yellow cards 2 each. No red cards, no offsides, 1 corner each. If this keeps on getting bitty, I'd be surprised if this game lasts. Someone's getting a red card, but we'll see. We will see. But who do you think will win, guys? Literally, look in the poll, who will win? 40 votes, 50-50. 50-50. It's literally 50% Senegal, 50% Egypt. 40 votes, 50% Egypt. That's insane. That's it, and it reflects the game. It actually reflects the game. I still can't call who's going to win this game. I really, really can't. Really, really can't. But thanks for those who voted in the poll. I generally don't know who will win it. Anyway, thanks for those who are tuning in, and we will be back. We will be right back. Hazem, I see you 1 second. I'll bring you in 1 second, Hazem.
If you download the Smart app, that it has everything. I can show it to you. Like in detail.
Yo, can you hear
Hazem,
me?
you there, Chief? Yeah, I can hear you, man. I can hear you,
Yeah,
bro.
what's up, bro?
I'm
Yeah.
doing good. How you feeling? How do you find the half so far?
You know, that was a stressful first half, to be honest. Very stressful, you know. Senegal playing better, obviously. Started off really strongly. And, you know, with that penalty, I thought it was going to go in. But
that was a stupid challenge. That was
really stupid.
Just no.
And to be honest, it showed the recklessness of the players. It's kind of always been something for Egyptian players where they get too emotional and too hyped up. You know what I mean? When they get too hyped up for the final for a game, they start making like these slide challenges. You know that they can end really badly. So,
but they've grown into the half. They've grown in. You know, they're now trying to.
The penalty save gave them confidence. You know, the penalty save. What a save! You know, great save. I think player of the tournament for me, Gabaski.
Yeah.
You know, just clutch, unbelievable. You know.
No, I don't disagree.
Yeah, and that gave them confidence. You know, because even though Senegal was still, you know, making some crosses from Bounasari, you know, that those dangerous crosses. Like Egypt started putting some good attacks together. Salah is stepping up. You know, I'm happy to see that Salah is playing.
Wasn't it 40? I think it was 35 minutes when he did what we know, when he just basically just went through 3 or 4 Senegalese defenders.
Yeah,
and obviously cut inside.
He passed.
Mendy saved it, but just
that was amazing. He just dribbled past. Yeah,
I think that's the thing, Hazem. I think the way I see this game is that, like, I think Senegal, if Senegal don't take their chances, then Egypt, I think that they'll lose sharpness, and I think Egypt have just. All they need is a chance. So I think Egypt will be more clinical than Senegal. Is the point I'm trying to make.
The thing is, this is why, and I'm gonna say I was wrong when I on HH's post match for the Cameroon game. I said that we have to play attacking football and just get the goal as soon as possible. I still think we should get a goal as soon as possible because we're tired. But I think the way we're playing fits our tiredness. Like we cannot play if we try and play face to face with Senegal the same way the Senegal is playing, we're gonna get tired really fast because we are way more tired than Senegalese players, you know, after those 3 120 matches. So the way we're playing, like kind of sitting a bit back and you know, hoping for some balls to Salah and Marmoush and so forth, it's the best way concerning the circumstances. But I need players like Marmoush and Mustafa Mohamed, the other two in attack, to step up and be better decision makers, because there's a couple of moments where they made the wrong pass or the wrong final dribble, and they need to be stepping up. It can't be a one-man show from Salah, you know. And this is where probably in the second half I would like to see Trezeguet coming on for Marmoush. He's more experienced in these games. he's more experienced than Marmoush is young. So and
Okay.
he can provide a threat in addition to Salah, you know. So
Okay.
I'm not gonna predict. I don't want to predict. I hope Egypt win, God willing, inshallah. But it's a very tough game, you know. And the
Yes.
second half, we have to close it in the second half. We cannot take this to extra time because we're in extra time. I feel like our legs are just.
But you think you if you were able to take on penalties, I'd be confident.
Yeah,
that you'd win on
penalties. Yeah, but
penalties.
the thing is, I wish it was just 90 minutes and then penalties. Then it would be fine. But the problem is extra time. We're gonna be really, really tired.
Tired, yes.
No matter what adrenaline, confidence, you know, final game, it gets to you at the end.
Yeah.
Even the match against Cameroon, I don't know if you remember, there was a moment where Cameroon in the extra time were in the counter attack.
Yes.
And the Egyptian players just stopped running. It was like
Yes.
I was like, what is going on? And it was just from tiredness. They were completely they couldn't do anything. So that's what I'm scared of. So I just hope we close in 90 minutes. You know, hopefully Salah can get a chance where it goes in. And the other attackers step up. But yeah, so hopefully it goes well. We should just keep on playing the same way, to be honest. Yeah.
I mean, this is the thing. I mean, you know, the argument can be made if, you know, and I guess this is probably the Liverpool fans who see Salah and Mane at Liverpool, you know. So, but if Mane took his chances, this game would probably be out of sight. Like he just, you know, it looks like he.
Exactly.
You know, I don't know if he's even affected by the occasion or like he's a bit rattled.
I mean, to be honest,
like
Mane is getting closed down pretty fast by the Egyptian players. Like I don't know if you saw where the two players tackled him at the same time. But you know, he may do something in second half. To be honest, you never rule it out. Never rule. So, anyways, the second half is starting. So
yes, exactly, man. Hopefully see you at full time, buddy. You take care, man. See you in a bit.
See you, bro. Thank you. Take care. Take care.
Oh, this Egyptian keeper is very, very good. You could argue maybe he's the player of the tournament potentially. It takes a slight deflection, so I guess that stops the power, but. But they need to take the advantage, otherwise they let Egypt grow into the game. This is the problem. Well, Ahmed Musa was playing. They even wanted to recall Igalo and stuff, and then even just the way that sorry, I'm ranting about Nigeria, guys. But even no, but they had in Nigeria had how many players like Oshiman, so all these. Oh, you know, no, he was fit before to. Well, one of them was too, but he didn't sign the papers in time or some nonsense like that. Anyway, 0-0 still. Nil, guys. More votes in the poll. Looks like people are just 52% Senegal, 48 Egypt. So people are going for Senegal. Sar's in again. Is it a penalty? It's an the amount of chances that this Senegalese team have had, and Gabaski saves again, and Mane doesn't anticipate again. This Sar guy, I mean, he's probably like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I could have this Sar guy. I could have had 4 assists in this game. It's just Mane, man. Come on, Mane, man. Come on. This isn't you. This isn't you, Mane. Jeez. Sadio Mane, though, going forward. Oh, can't sweat out his feet, this guy.
I mean,
Yeah.
Salah's got his back to you. Why are you fouling him like that?
Yeah. Jeez. It's a yellow card, man. Diallo, man. Respect. Respect it. I respect it.
Egypt can't win this game, man. They're not doing anything right now.
They will win it though, because Senegal can't take their chances. This is the summary of a lot of these games. Ivory Coast, they had chances, they weren't taking them though. It's the problem.
I guess in a way you have to give it to a team like Egypt being more clinical, isn't it?
Well, that's the nature of football. You have to be clinical. Like Manchester United, we should have beaten Middlesbrough. We weren't clinical, and you lose. Oh.
That ginger guy, what was his name? He was pretty good. Really?
Are Egypt, who's going to burn out first? That's the question.
And it's not fair. They played on Thursday. I don't know why they did it. Cameroon yesterday played on Thursday, played Saturday. It's not fair. But they were all not
No, but there'll be some tired legs. It's a good ball in the back heel. Oh, he's coming. And Gabaski again. Gabaski is.
Even a touch on this. Oh my goodness. Was there a magnet on the ball or something? What's going on?
Good spell for Senegal, but Gabaski is just, jeez, respect. Oh, Lille have equalized. 1-1. Respect Lille. Did Messi? Was it Messi who scored? Someone just let me in the chat. Is it Messi score in the Lille game? So how many goals has Messi got in Ligue 1? Oh no, Senegal, man, they're gonna rule these opportunities. Salah again. Ooh. Okay, Chianti again. Senegal on the break, but then he was tagging behind. Another booking to El Neni, I think, this time. Two substitutions for Egypt now. 3. Jeez. Ifak, the Egyptian keeper, man. Yes, man. He's that dude. If United had him against Middlesbrough, he'd probably be in the next round. Senegal's to lose. Okay, Senegal the ball. Oof! That was caught late. That was not a good challenge at all. Yep, I'll bring the card out again, and it's getting a bit feisty now. The Egyptian players need to relax a bit. They're picking up a few too many bookings.
Wow. He didn't give a yellow card.
Ball.
Where's this referee from? You said South Africa. Sure.
I hope it's not Madagascar.
Right. Another free kick for Senegal coming in now. What can Sadio Cease do? Carlos Crush in the background. He's radioing. They worked it, but what? I don't know what happened.
What's clever?
Was that? I mean, I can sort of see what they were trying to do, but it's try to mix it up. Get the man on. You're going to be pressed. Senegal keep pressing. They've got the possession. They've got the ball.
Go on, Mane. Just take him
As
on.
Mane needs to take him on. Oh, Mane should take him on there. Mane's not having a
Mane's
great.
playing like how he plays for Liverpool at the minute.
You mean the bad way?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Mane's just been.
like he's not
He's
playing like Mane of the
no,
tournament.
no.
Maybe Salah's, but Egyptian.
Yeah, there's always Egyptian juju and stuff like that. So
They're one of the founders, aren't they?
don't know.
Founders.
But Mane is. But Gabaski at the same time has been such a good keeper. You know, through the legs. You know.
Ooh. Mane's touch though.
Yeah. Don't know. Mane should do better.
The Egyptians win on penalties, that's for sure. That's for sure.
If this goes to penalties, Egypt will win. Mendy's a good keeper, but I don't think he's that good.
Go on, Mane.
Mane's out chasing, but it's a good defensive battle. One again. That's 2-1 to PSG now. The goalkeeper. Oh, good. But okay, given away by Senegal, but they've got the ball back. But what can they do with it? This is the problem. You have Onana, you have Mendy. Oof. It's out again. Oh, Messi has an assist. Messi has an assist. Okay.
I didn't realize how well Sevilla were doing in the La Liga. Why did they get Martial?
To push for Sevilla got Martial to try and push for the league.
I think he had a decent debut.
Mm-hmm. If only Nigeria, man. But anyway, they're not here. Let's focus on this game. Focus on this game. Okay, Diallo's ball to. He just doesn't get it though. Doesn't get it in time. Is it Senegal upstairs or Mane? What's his name? The Sar guy has been putting in how many 4 or 5 good balls in? What more can you do? You create the chances and your forwards can't put them away. This is the problem. Arsenal did good business as well. You got that Austin Trusty. Arsenal signed Austin Trusty. Austin Trusty, man. Yeah. I think one of them was from Kroenke's parent club, man.
Oh, really?
It's like Austin Trusty is a reminder. It's like trust the process, you know. Ooh, a centre half challenge there from Egypt again. Well drilled. You can see the passion. You can see the passion in these guys.
What did Eddie even do with that trust him in? He didn't go to Dubai.
This passion, man. Senegal, are they about to make a substitution? Yep. As Kouyaté is coming off. Kouyaté coming off from Martinake. Almost 70 minutes gone. Ooh, Messi finally got his second goal. Has Messi scored? Is it 3-1? I know. I heard he got an assist. It must be 3-1 now. Yeah, no. Shout out to Messi, man. Shout out to Messi. 2 Ligue 1 goals and 2 assists. Is it? Respect the GOAT. Okay, Senegal win the ball back again.
Wait to the whistle, Senegal.
bringing it away, but Egypt pressing quite a bit, although it might be their downfall if they're not too careful, because they're going to get tired. Oh, it's a good ball, but it's going to run away from Mane, who just doesn't have the legs to get that ball.
Infuriating me right now. Mane, you have to score that penalty, man. You have to score that penalty.
Still 0-0, guys. Almost 70 minutes played. Will Mane rue that penalty miss? So, oof. It's over. Big chance for Egypt there. I think Senegal switched off from the free kick a bit. Possibly could be offside. It's probably offside, actually, if they VR reviewed it. But you never know these days. But the Senegals were fast asleep there. Weren't really paying attention. Senegal. Jeez. How many opportunities is that? I mean, credit to the Egyptian defending, though. Credit to the defending. They're defending very well. They're defending very well. Senegal just can't do it. But I think Mane really needs to, like, he can take people on. I don't really know why he's not doing that. You know, if Salah would just... Oh, it's a foul. There's a foul to...
Nigeria could have beat these guys, man.
Nigeria did beat Egypt. That's the thing. But unfortunately, the players are too busy doing pranks and eating jollof.
Effect, man. They shouldn't even throw him in the squad.
Too busy eating jollof and making pranks, man. That's Nigeria for you.
He's a better rapper than footballer, man.
If Burkina Faso can get to a semi-final, Nigeria can. So that's the thing.
So what are we playing in the
He came on.
Why?
Because Nigeria, he came on and then he got sent off.
Oh, yeah.
So I think it was a second yellow. It was straight red. It was a straight red. Yeah, for the challenge. So he just decided to do his thing. Egypt about to free kick to Egypt. But it's poor. Ooh. Ooh. He doesn't need to make the challenge.
The referee's not having any of it, but it was a bad tackle. Oh, that's actually he got the ball.
He actually got the ball. Actually, it looks the Egyptian guys are now coming down and are now asking questions, and they need to be careful because they're going to get sent off again. Kirosh, who is probably raging inside as well. But, you know, looking at it, to be honest, Mane actually gets the ball there. So Mane actually does get the ball there. This looks like it's going to extra time, guys. And then penalties. It's getting tetchy. It's getting pretty. Pete, that's tired. I mean, the only thing I'll say is that I think it looks like a team. One of these teams is going to go down to 10 men at this rate. One of the teams going down to 10 men.
Oh, Harvey Elliott played. People got it. Nice.
Senegal about to make another substitution. Get some fast legs on there. And maybe try and win it in the 90 minutes. Because I just think if they don't win in 90 minutes, Senegal are probably not going to win it. Okay. There's a bit of lack of control. Senegal had the control in the game, but they're losing the control now.
Goal.
Oh, it should have been in. Mohamed Habdi should have scored that. He literally jumps above. Yeah, he jumps, and that should be in. It should be 1-0 to Egypt, guys. I don't know whether that lean just puts him off. Probably does a bit, but it should be 1-0 to Egypt. Brilliant chance, and that's it. Good clearance by Senegal, and now they can make the substitutions, but it's relentless. It's relentless from Egypt right now. They've dug in, and now they're making a chance. And yeah, AFAC, big chance for Egypt. Exactly, it was. They should have scored that. And Egypt are doing what they usually do, which is in the last 10, 15 minutes of the game, they're now going for it. Yeah, Senegal need to get fresh legs on quickly. Otherwise, though, it's not going to benefit Egypt to play for another half an hour. It's a good clearance. $50 votes and still 52% Senegal, 48% Egypt. But it's effectively 50-50, man. Okay, Senegal making their changes finally. And it's going. Two changes, two fresh legs. Will that be the difference of Senegal? But Egypt certainly have started to come alive now. And
as predicted, last 15 minutes.
And are Senegal going to rue the chances?
And these fouls, they're like they're
know
not
how-
enough for yellow cards.
No.
It's
Break
like Man
up the
City
game.
fouls.
Yeah.
Yeah, tactical.
Are Senegal gonna rue the chances that they missed? Okay, good link-up play from Senegal right now. They're going for the attack. You just think, and it's a good run into the box. And no one's in the box yet again for Senegal to tap it in from another cross. Jeez. It doesn't go in. Oh, it's a free kick.
This guy doesn't like giving yellow cards, does he?
He looks like Egypt are been quite fortunate. It's a yellow card, man. Egypt, I mean, if they win this, fair enough. But I mean, they're getting lucky with these fouls.
He shouldn't take it again.
They're getting lucky with these fouls. Need man to win so I can see Elk. Jason, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think. It's just poor. It's Senegal aren't gonna win, bro. It's going like these games, like the United game against Middlesbrough. United game against Middlesbrough, where they have tons of chances, but they don't take it. Senegal have had the chances, but I think we can see where this is going, guys. Should have got a second yellow for that. Should have definitely got a second yellow. Should have gotten a second yellow. Egypt. That's one thing. Egypt can't afford to go down to 10 men. That's something they can't afford to do. So they also need to be a bit careful. Oh, good win ball from Senegal, winning them back. Looked like it was handball there, but they've done their thing, and Egypt are playing out. Okay. Well done. Just about keeps it in Diallo, and then wins it. I don't know who that was going to. Okay, back to the keeper. Last 7 minutes. Looks like this is going to extra time. Both sides. And this all goes back to the penalty miss by Sadio Mane in the first 10 minutes. Jason told if Egypt win on penalties again for the third time, they need to be investigated. Probably, but it is what it is, isn't it? You have to take your chances. And that's the thing. And the problem with Ivory Coast and Cameroon is that they just weren't clinical enough. They had the chances, they created plenty of chances, but they weren't clinical. And Egypt's defense, to be fair, have been solid. Linking up. But again, Egypt's defense, rock solid. 10 men behind the ball, whatever you take it. I think it's still the kryptonite to a lot of African teams. A lot of African teams. That's the problem. African countries haven't developed the sort of the Gurgen press type of sort of thing yet. So if this was team was faced up against a Liverpool or Bayern or this Egyptian team would be destroyed. But we've not really developed that in Africa yet. It's a good ball. Cross. But blazed over again. Chance after chance after chance by Senegal, and they squander it. Oh, come on. Tactical there by Egypt. I don't understand how Lille are losing 3-1 at half. Well, Chelsea will beat Lille. There's no question about that. Given away, which is a gate, but they've won it back. Oh, and it's a foul. A free. Oh, Matt's Manning to get the ball. Can he get it? He slips, but he's got it.
He's done all right, that right back.
Yeah. The Egyptian right back man has pocketed Sadio Mane, to be honest. Really has. Not that Salah's had a sniff, really, but in the second half. Ooh. A little bit late from Sadio. Second yellow. Let's have a look.
It's nothing in it, man.
It just catches him. But I mean, at the same time, ref man, there's been a few Egyptian challenges that you've. I see it. You don't want to. I don't think the referee wants to be the story. So I think giving yellow cards is fine, but red cards, that's the problem. There's people still saying that Egypt over Senegal. Good ball. Good ball. Sends it in. Good ball, but
Enjoyment of this game.
poor from Senegal again. Very poor.
Yeah, one thing is very
Mm. 3 minutes of extra time.
yeah.
Jolosun, hey, how you doing? Yeah, it just looks like Senegal started to lose belief. And this is what happens. Egypt, they grow into the game. And like I said, I think if this goes to extra time and to penalties, Egypt have got this. It just feels like that type of game. Can't pass. Poor. Oh, it's a good interception by Senegal, though.
He's being good, that right back, though.
Mm.
Mane has to fuck it, really.
Oh,
it's a new guy.
Yeah, it's very good. It takes very good penalty.
Oh, really?
Last chance for Senegal. Just poor passing from Senegal again. But oh no foul again. It's over. Barry says SO to you, bro. Shout out to you, bro. Sorry, shout out to you. Thanks, Barry, man. Appreciate it. And that's it. That's it. That's full time. Egypt have taken Senegal to extra time. And who didn't see that coming? Who didn't see that coming? Why is that order in a second?
How long does this interlude normally take? About 5-10 minutes.
So again, for those who are watching, it's Senegal going to extra time with Egypt. Okay. Waz, Adaju, can you hear me? There's a lot of you got a lot of background noise.
Hello?
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 I'm gonna mute you. You've got a bit of background noise. If you get to a quiet spot.
This guy, he like way shake your hand and punch you in the stomach at the same time.
Sorry, guys. Anyway, yeah, 0-0, and to be honest, Egypt did what they had to do. They did what they had to do. They're just showing that Alba goal was brilliant. Barca need to beat the Champions League, not Europa League. Come on.
Got a lot of headers, yeah.
But anyway, guys, thoughts on extra time, because at this rate, it's gonna go to penalties, and you know who's going to win on penalties. You know who's going to win on penalties.
Ooh.
Right. Oh dear. Dear. How do Senegal win this one? I don't know. Big Nash, we want magpies. This is Red Devil Studio though. This is the thing. So it's Red Devil on this channel. Magpies is makes cameos here and there, mostly on HH's things. So don't worry. Magpies is having a good life though. Newcastle making moves. Might be bigger than Chelsea Football Club the next 5 years. You don't know. You don't know. Bigger than Chelsea. Watch the space. But jeez, man. Start of extra time now. About to start extra time now. Dembele to Newcastle, here we go. Yeah, well, he had the opportunity. Dembele thought that he could just be like, yeah, I'm not going anywhere and I'm going to stay at Barcelona and chill. And now that Traore is there doing things, you know, I'm sure Laporta is like, yeah, you can stay on the bench, you can do your thing, and then you can go in the summer for free. we've got Traore, no problem. So, yep, I think Traore's in problems. Yeah, Senegal not going to beat Egypt on penalties. Oof. Oh, it's a good ball. It's a good ball. They need to finish it. Oh, it's a good save by Gabaski again. It is a good save by Gabaski again. It's a good save. And it was a brilliant ball by Mane. Gabaski holds his ground. It's a good save. This guy, player of the tournament. Yeah. Yeah. I don't blame the striker there. It's the keeper. It's a brilliant save. Mane, brilliant ball. You know, that's the opportunities we're talking about. But it's not in the net. But if Egypt win this, it's going to be because of their keeper. Player of the tournament. I'd say more so than Salah, to be honest. Pereira sold. Oh, who did Pereira get sold to? Let me do. Who did Pereira get sold to? Have a look. Who did Pereira get sold to? Oh, Flamengo. Flamengo, yes, yeah. He's there now, isn't he? Flamengo. But can... I know if Egypt win this, people will talk about Salah, but you've got to mention his keeper. Well, you know, if it goes to penalties, Egypt have got it.
Anyone or?
Yeah, I'd like a hot drink, bro. Lemon and ginger, please. Extra time in this Afcon semi-final. Senegal 0, Egypt 0 still. Highlight of the house so far. Mane create a brilliant chance, but Gabaski again, man. Gabaski again. Offside for Salah, who has been a bit quiet.
I think there's already a drink in the microwave or something. Peppermint, is that anybody?
Well, that might be mine actually. If I fell asleep. That Egyptian right back and the keeper, man, to be honest, have done more than Salah has in this game. Salah has been dangerous when he's gone forward, but you got to. It's not just been him. I know people talk about Salah.
Egypt are just chilling.
But Egypt want to relax and take it to penalties. It's the emphasis on Senegal with the presumably extra energy to take it to Egypt. Looks like more people still think Senegal are going to win this, but I'm not sure.
No, sorry, guys.
Oh, Mane's fouled. Bit of time wasting there.
All the way.
Throwing the ball away. Referee, is he going to give him a booking? No, he's not.
And just show him a yellow
But show him a yellow card, but he's not going to do that.
Just shouting at them.
Just
instead of booking them.
Yeah, don't book them instead of shouting at them,
Where
man.
people got this card?
Oof.
Very disappointing final.
If they had scored that penalty.
It'd been a different game to come out, but they didn't. Oh, shout out to Zakaria, who scored on his debut for Juventus. Another player United were linked with, but reason. I think they've just started to play Juventus. So someone wants Vlahovic to flop because he didn't sign for Arsenal.
He was never going to. They're just using our club as leverage.
Oh yeah, they do that. They do that to all the clubs, don't they?
Throw Arsenal's name up there.
Yeah, that's United as
Arsenal
well.
interested in you. And they overpay.
Senegal really got to try and win this in normal time. Oh, Trezeguet's in, combining. Oh, that's good defending by Senegal. Oh, twisting base, he comes out. That's good. Good tackle. And it's a throw into Egypt. Another Egyptian change. PSG 4, Lille 1. Lille are frauds, man. Just absolute frauds, that team. I guess that shows the power of a manager. They win the league and then they're just a joke now. Oh, Trezeguet, but Senegal defense, he's barged
How
out.
do you make it? Like how? And so you oven cook it. Sprinkle and foil it. Put the tin foil on top.
And I needed it.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's a good save again by Gabaski. Every single time, this guy. It's a good crossing, and it's going. And Gabaski.
He moves his feet so well though, the keeper.
If he gets the power, but Gabaski, this is why the Senegalese guys they need to kill this off now because there's no way they're beating this guy in a shootout. The intimidation stuff like that, there's no way.
Oh,
and again,
no,
Diallo again. Shout out to SMB, man. Thank you for joining, man. Senegal gonna rue their chances. I think Egypt have got this. To penalties, Egypt have got this. Egypt have got this. Almost at the end of the first half of extra time as well. Egypt 0, Senegal 0. It's a good ball. That's a foul.
How many?
A lot of fouls again. I said, man, this game has United Middlesbrough written all over it. Tons of chances, can't bury them, lose on penalties. Yeah.
You got any salt or anything like that? Or you just put the peri-peri?
3 minutes left
Oh, I know I'm going to be cooking when you're ready.
of the first half. About 3 minutes left of extra time.
Should have been had a yellow card.
Oh, it's a poor ball. Senegal again. Trying to rush it. It's a free kick to Egypt.
Oh, my goodness. That's not even a foul. Go. Just yes. Perfect. I haven't seen Mane do enough of this.
Okay, come on, Mane's running. It's a foul.
It's not a foul. It's a dive. It's a dive.
I mean, to be fair, Mane dived there. Should have.
He's been consistent, man. Consistently not giving cards to anybody. What happened there? Sure, he doesn't want to get abuse or something for ruining a file by giving someone a red card or.
And it's the first period of extra time over, and you can already see where this is going. This is going to penalties, and Senegal, Mane, a bit fortunate, although quite a few players are fortunate to be on the pitch, to be honest. But someone has to kill the game off, and if Senegal don't, I just see them. The Egyptian keeper is just too good. You know that that Mane will miss a penalty again. Still 0-0, guys. Still 0-0. They'll see the game out. It was a good save by Gabaski. Gabaski's been the man of the match, to be honest. He's going to be looking forward to a good penalty shootout. Gabaski. Second half of extra time being underway. Senegal just Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. Gabaski is just clown these guys, man. And fair play to him. Cease needs to be careful. Senegal getting tired now. Oof, yeah, it's a yellow card to be honest. But the referee, I think, doesn't want to be a villain now, which is fair enough, I guess. He's not going to make the headlines.
Is that the person you want to pick a fight with? I don't want Egypt to win. I just don't.
Oof. Yeah. Shaky.
Same with Onana. It was horrible. Who's Onana play for now?
He's going to Inter. I mean, yeah, I think Inter is going.
Well, to be fair, it's easy to have confidence of goalkeeper when you've got that 10-man defensive system. You can build your confidence there. If you don't have the protection of your back four, then there's a lot more on you. So Egypt is going to get it done. And it is a foul. And on the ground, wasting time.
Rush onto the pitch too slow.
Why did they just rush onto the pitch like that? Isn't it normally the referee who?
Yeah, but all that is all part of their.
He kicked him.
Yeah. Yeah, he would then be rolling around. It's all part of their strategy.
And Mane's already missed the penalty as well.
Yeah, Mane's missed the. I'll be very surprised if Gabaski has shown he's the better shot stopper than Mendy, to be honest, throughout this entire tournament. And that intimidation, that psychology is going to get them. Egypt have the experience, and it's the experience as well, you know. Oh, was a free kick too? Okay. Well, there's still 10 minutes left of regulatory, extra time. 0-0 still. Okay, Senegal on the run here. Obviously, if Senegal do score here, then the Egyptian tactic will be in vain, but it's a good ball from Koulibaly. Again, she should have had it at United, man.
Never leave Napoli,
man. Yeah. Very tight. Into them. Koulibaly again.
Switch it.
Okay, Senegal need to get it quick. Yep, Ladiolani. Yep, LL Ladiolani. He's not.
Ah!
Yep. Now Egypt can break potentially.
What are you doing? Give it back to the keeper.
Senegal, man.
I want both of them to lose in a way. Is that like a? I'd rather whoever was in the semi-finals would have won. You know.
Oh, okay.
You can almost just feel it, can't you? Right.
Free kick to Senegal. They had the ball. Come on. Yeah, this is just like the United Middlesbrough, man. You just knew it was going in one direction.
Oh yeah, and Ronaldo missed the pen too.
Yup.
So it's exactly like it. Well, potentially.
Although he scored his penalty in the shootout, so you'd expect Sadio will score and not make the same mistake like he did, but you don't know because the intimidation is there, and you just think it goes back to that. You just wonder, had Sadio scored that penalty? Because I think if Sadio scores it, I just don't see Egypt. Koulibaly just no.
This isn't Maguire and Ben White.
Yeah.
This is Koulibaly.
Oh my goodness! They had the ball and Mane has just been caught on his toes. Mane just again. Well,
they've done well with Salah.
Well done.
They've done really well with Salah.
What?
Favorites, yeah, along with Algeria, who brick it up. Oh! Gabaski makes the save again from Diouf, and is it?
What a hit!
It's on target. It's on target. It's on target. Five minutes of extra time left, man. If Senegal score here, whoever scores next is going to win the game, basically. But we know if it goes to penalties, Egypt will win. That was poor corner. Oh! Is that a dive?
I hate dives like that.
Was it a dive? Was it? I didn't see it.
It's a dive as well.
Senegal just. Referee allowing the game to play, the flow. Another dive in the box, though. Oh, they're closing him. Oh, can Egypt? And it's a good save by Mendy.
When he's needed. That's good.
It comes straight out of him, though, but
he's got to make the save.
But he's got to make the save, yeah. And Mendy saves it.
Stay on your feet and maybe you can make a chance. Was that Mane again? No.
Jeez. Still enough time, but it still looks like it's going to penalties.
Catch it, Mendy.
Another corner. Mendy spills it.
You're right. The battle of the keepers, the other guys won.
Yeah. This is the thing about it. When it goes to penalties, it's mental. It's mental. It's not about skill. It's mental. Mendy is a Champions League winning goalkeeper, but the mentality is with Gabaski right now. The players look at the form, and the players look at it. It doesn't matter. Nah, that's why all these trophies and things like it's just. I'm going to keep this up until Sadio. I'm going to keep this up until Sadio Mane proves me wrong. Yep. You're going to get people on to take penalties or what? Or do you want to do a Van Gaal and you put Tim Krul on and you sub him on?
That's a goalkeeper. It's different.
Two minutes or just under of regulation time. Or minute left. 1 minute left.
Okay.
Designer.
1 minute left, man.
Oh, is he playing Saudi Arabia? Al Hilal.
Definitely single-handedly.
Top scorer of the tournament, wasn't it?
Showing Abu Bakr, golden boot. But Egypt can just defend this now. And they will go to penalties. And that'll be that.
You want to give him a minute? Any other time?
No added time, and it's going to penalties. And we knew this was coming.
I'm sure the ref is relieved a little bit as well.
Like, the Egyptians are celebrating already because they know that they've got this on penalties, man. But it's that they've got it. Gabaski's won the psychological battle already, guys. I know Mendy's a Champions League keeper, but it's Jeez, all these finals going to penalties as well. Euro final went to penalties. Afcon final goes to penalties. World Cup's probably going to go to penalties as well. So
These guys are small. Look how intense these guys are, man. Even the keeper. Salah saying, Inshallah, brothers. When's in Portugal? Where's he from? Yeah, I know. I was just wondering. What's that there? Some special PEDs or something in that water, Jerry?
yeah, maybe some personal enhancement, development stuff. You know, the juice. Maybe that's the given to the keeper. But
some inside information.
of course he would have. He studied. Penalty shootout is about to begin.
You said something about the last kick away for VAR.
Yeah. Before celebration, because in case.
Oh, what's the? It makes sense. That kind of ruins a little bit of the.
What, in case the keeper's off the line?
Something like that, yeah.
They even check that. Maybe they do. I don't know.
So who's taking first? What did Salah say?
It is.
Normally, he Salah allowed the other team to take first, which I think is the wrong thing, but that is what he does. But gives the pressure on them. But if they score,
Well, he trusts his
Carlos Queiroz in the background, man.
Trusts his keeper, doesn't he?
Probably trying. It is Egypt versus Senegal in a penalty shootout. And I already know how this goes.
He's Afcon referee, he's a good man.
Bring the Afcon refs to the Premier League, by the way.
I was wondering that
Penalty, it doesn't matter if it's my team or whoever's team. Penalty shootouts always make my heart race. I don't know about you, Jerry.
It's just a terrible way to end a football. I think that's the thing. It's like,
Just do rock, paper, scissors at the end.
I remember back in the day when they used to take penalties in the MLS where like it wasn't a walk up. You would have to like, it's like in school where you would you'd have to dribble it through and get it in that way.
Like ice hockey.
Sort of, yeah.
Ice hockey,
which was actually quite good because like you had a chance if almost. It wasn't like completely based on like luck. There had to be a bit of skill with it. But anyway, Senegal's Kalidou Koulibaly to take the first penalty for Senegal. Captain, he needs to score. And he concentrates. It's a brilliant goal. Keeper almost caught it, but Koulibaly shows leadership there.
But at least look at his penalty here in the corner.
In the corner.
In the corner, low.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what?
Yeah.
Keeper should have saved that.
Keeper should have saved it, I think. Koulibaly's a bit lucky.
I was thinking, should I have we go first now? Or that kind of thing goes to you.
But Koulibaly gets the goal. Advantage, Senegal. Zizo versus Mendy. It's a good goal by Zizo. Brilliant goal. Goes through the middle. Yep, no chance for Mendy. Brilliant penalty. It's 1-1. And I don't know, the centre back's taking penalties for Senegal.
I never understood this.
But I guess maybe as you leave your forwards till later. He switches to the forwards. They practice it. Ado Diallo for PSG to take the second penalty. Diallo, that was class. Jeez. So, PSG for Diallo, man, and just, jeez, man. He's going the right way, but he's going the right way every time. I don't know whether Senegal will continue to do that. Mane. Mane. Okay. This might go to sudden death, man. Edouard Mendy.
He doesn't look like a penalty stopper.
Mendy's not a good penalty stopper, man. He's just trying to put them off. So
he's not even doing that convincingly. Look at him.
It's like Joe Hart when he does this thing. It's just like actually like watch the ball. Oh! And Egypt have missed it. He's hit the post. Oh no! It was a good strike, and it hit off the inside of the bar.
He just needed to hit the target.
He needed to hit the target. He's Mendy the wrong way. He's already dived, and it's off the post. It's off the post.
I think so.
Yeah. This is going. Yeah. It's off the post.
Maybe all that bunny rabbiting around was good then.
And it's advantage Senegal. And if they score it, this is the problem sometimes when you play for penalties, but the game isn't over yet. They need to take this advantage, Senegal, though. And of course, keeper gambles the right way, and of course, Senegal miss it. Shout out to Gabaski. It was a terrible penalty from Senegal. And he goes the same way that they all do. He's gone. I don't know why they're all going the same way. They're all going the same way. And he gambles.
Pressure still on Egypt. Pressure still on Egypt because Senegal scored 2. don't like penalty.
more
No,
penalty,
I'm just feeling
more penalty
pressure.
shootouts in 2020 and Lukaku goals. Yeah, let's.
Let's see if this works.
Okay. Took his time, waited, and sent Mendy the wrong way.
Look at the ball.
I don't know what.
Mendy, just stay still.
Stay still. He just waited, and Senegal really needed to score that. Eddie Vatek says low.
Salah waits for the quick one. The other one, he took the self.
Yep.
He took the first one. That man.
This is all on Gabaski now. I think he's gonna save it. I think Gabaski's gonna save it. Senegal, man, and they're all going. And the thing is, don't go the right way. Go left. They need to go left. They've been going the same way. Of course, they're going to do it. Come on, guys. Brilliant goal. Fair enough. Well played. Well played. Good goal. Good goal. Good goal. 3-2 on penalties. It is now each.
Mendy just play mind games. Concentrate on saving the penalties.
Mendy needs to focus on well. But he's not a good penalty stopper, unfortunately. He's the post. He needs to. Okay.
Just stay still.
And it's a save! And Mendy saves the penalty. Mendy saves the penalty. It was a poor penalty.
Well, look, man, instead of Mendy bunny rabbit around,
He stays in the line. It's a poor penalty.
He stays still.
It's a poor penalty. It's a poor penalty.
Mane to win it. Is that what he just said? Mane's taking it.
Not yet.
You can't celebrate yet. Well, I think if they score this, they've won.
Oh, is this the last
Yes,
one?
it's the last one. Yeah, so if they score it, they've won. It's the last penalty. And who is taking it?
Mane.
It is Sadio Mane. It's Mane to take the penalty. And does Mane do it? If Mane misses this penalty, Come on! And he scores the penalty, and Senegal wins it. He redeems himself. Sadio Mane scores the penalty, and Senegal win it. He redeems himself. Senegal win it in penalties. And Egypt, I'm sorry, but if you play for penalties, this is what happens. If you play for penalties, this is what happens. Senegal have won their first Afcon. Shout out to them, man. And I feel them. I feel for the Egyptians, but that is what happens when you play for penalties. Shout out. And Mane redeems himself. And shout out to Gabaski, by the way. The goalkeeper's good. Went the same way, but you can't do anything. Blast it into the net.
That was...
Shout out, man.
That to the very...
Mane, man. That's a penalty, man. And well done. Well done. Sorry, Salah, man.
Egypt didn't deserve to win. They played
Wow, what a game!
saying, oh, that's
If a Sue,
nowhere are they going to win.
Sue, no,
Nowhere are they going to win. No.
unlucky.
Salah, why are you crying? You didn't have opportunity to take that. They say, well,
This is what Salah, man, should have. This is the problem waiting for the fifth penalty, man. But oh man, it's good. It's good, man. It's good. Mane and Salah, man. It's good. That's a good picture, man. That's a good picture. It's a good picture. One of them was going to have the success for Liverpool. Sadio Mane, man. You see what it means to them, though, because to be honest, Carlos Queiroz was focusing on the World Cup, but you can see the.
No, with this Senegal beats them.
Yeah.
Because this is how Egypt play, just
Yeah.
defensive Portuguese.
No, but I mean that going into this, Carlos Queiroz saying, "Oh, I'm using Afcon as a training to qualify for the World Cup." But actually, you can see that the passion in both players, that this was more than just they wanted to win this tournament. So.
Careful. They missed two, Egypt. They did, didn't they? Well,
Man.
Oh, no.
Eddie Vortex, man. Mane redeems himself. So their penalty should just run out. Let's go. Sackers in the mud. Ifak, my idol Pala has ghosted. He did ghost in the final. Let's be real. Salah did ghost. He did ghost. He did ghost. Hazem, if you're hearing, if you want to come on, man. And congrats to Senegal. Their first AFCON as well.
Salah, there's no point crying. If people didn't do enough to win the game, you can't.
No, but Salah's crying because it means like, you know, like I
single-handedly,
yeah.
the only guy and the goalkeeper in the
No,
team
the right back today was good. Was very good.
who have the capacity, who are, you know, but Senegal is full of stars.
This is big for Senegal, and hopefully they can build on this, man. So that's what I'm saying. But I respect that. It's at least that shows you care about your country or something. Not like the Nigerian bums who just shrug your shoulders and let's dance to Yeezy beats. Mendy.
Better than Donnarumma.
So shout out to the Egyptian, shout out because they played with passion. All like my green and white just. So Mendy is an AFCON. He's a Champions League. Just saying. All that trash talking from. I thought he wasn't.
Man of the match.
Yeah. Gabaski gets man of the match. Definitely man of the match. Be back in a second, guys. Wow, guys. Wow. What a final. What a final. I literally thought that Senegal. Now I don't want to. First and foremost, I mean, let me change these. Jeez. Let me change the graphics for Senegal. Senegal AFCON 2021 to champions, man. Let me change this. Congrats to Senegal, man. Senegal are AFCON 2021, 2022 champions. They win it on penalty shootouts. And if we're being objective, actually being objective, Senegal were the better team. Senegal were the better team today. And I was surprised. I really, really, really was surprised. Any football man says, bigger to say, well, what winning penalty? Mane, man, I mean, to redeem himself. Because I was like, if he misses that penalty again, that last penalty, he redeemed himself. He said, what's up? He said, what's up? He said, listen, leave it to me. I will sort things out. Leave it to me. I will sort things out. I am Sadio Mane. I will sort things out. I will sort things out. They gave Gabaski man a match while he was, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the thing that I will say is that, like, I'm saying this as a Nigerian, is that at the end of the day, like, I respect the passion from both Egypt and Senegal, man. I respect the passion from those guys because, you know, I respect the passion. You know, I really do. I respect. And Haslam, if you're listening, come on, man. I'd be good to hear your thoughts, man. I mean, we just, yeah. If you hit Haslam, man, come on, man. Yeah, Mane wrote the script. He wants us for Africans to be biting their nails. I mean, I don't know what Mane. I mean, it's what ifs. If Mane's, for me, if Mane scores that, you know, congrats to Idrissa Gueye, you know, Diallo for PSG, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, you look at the squad, and Koulibaly, man. Yeah, Ipak, shout out to Koulibaly. Koulibaly pocketed Salah, man, you know. But I don't blame Salah completely, because what else he has to do? But like, the better team won. And ultimately, Senegal overall have the better quality of players and are the better team than Egypt. I think that should be. I don't think there should be any debate there. But at the end, because Senegal had so many chances, Egypt had their chances as well, but Senegal had. I mean, if we look at the stats, actually, 13 shots to 7, 8 on target 3. Senegal had more of the possession, 58 to 42, passes to 4 or 5. Pass like 81% to 76%. So on. I'm surprised that the yellow cards, man. I'm surprised that because there should have been more yellow cards in that game from what I could see. If there's, yeah, I'm surprised by that. You know, 23 fouls by Senegal, 30 by Egypt. This is, look, 30 fouls and only 2 yellow cards. Could someone explain that to me? 23. See, but anyway, like, the flow of the game was good. It really was good. Sunchin Brown said, did Salah play in the game? I was watching the whole game, but I never saw him. Maybe he was hiding again. He was pocketed by Koulibaly, and to be honest, Egypt's game for the most part was very defensive. See out the game, and I appreciate it because Egypt were tired. They were very tired, having played 120 minutes before, but they were very defensive. And, you know, let's be real. As soon as it got to extra time, Egypt wanted to play for penalties. They wanted to play for penalties. But again, this is the problem with playing for penalties. It's the assumption. And to be fair, I thought Gabaski won the psychological battle. Gabaski had an amazing game for Egypt. An amazing game. Gabaski had an amazing game for Egypt, man. He had such an amazing game. And anyway, if anyone, guys, want to come and discuss it, I'm going to post the StreamYard link. If you want to come on and discuss it as a post-match, then just let me know. I'm gonna post link out. To discuss. Sorry, yeah, I'm just putting just post-match discussion here. Twitter. Right, just in case people want to watch. I agree. Senegal deserved. Egypt were stinky. With counter-attack. Yes, yeah, they were sticking with counter-attacking, but and that can work, So, but it just didn't work for them. It didn't work for them. It didn't work. And I was surprised. I mean, when Senegal missed the penalty, I was like, oh, here we go. That penalty from Egypt hit the bar. He sent in the one way, hit the bar, and it's like, oh dear, okay. Then you're thinking Senegal missed theirs, and then it's advantage. This is also the problem I think we're going when Salah tells other teams to go first. Because the problem with going first, the problem with going second is that you give the control of the tie to the other team. So yes, it puts pressure on the other team to score, but you still give the control of that shootout to the other team, and that's the problem. So for me, Salah should have, in the penalty, should have done the thing and been like, listen, for me, it should have been like, Salah, you Egypt go first when they won a tie, and I take the first penalty, and that's how it should have gone. Instead, you put pressure on the other team, which can work and worked for you before, but this is a Senegal team that have got a lot of experienced players. Okay, this isn't okay. I because of it, So, but these are experienced G's, man. They're experienced G's. Egypt play like that in 90% of their games, and their games deserve loss. Yeah, this is the thing. You can't play the same way all the time and necessarily expect positive things to happen sometimes. Has Salah ever scored an open play goal in a final? Well, he's only been to the Champions League two Champions League finals, didn't score. Afcon final, this one. Well, this it's only been 3 finals, isn't it? It's been to 2 Champions League finals, and this is the Afcon final. That's it, isn't it? So then no. No, because he's only been to 3 finals, I think. Thanks for putting up my post. I know he's for Manchester United, and I watch your streams regularly. Which one is that? Thanks for putting up my post. I know you support United. You mean in Twitter? Thanks. So I'm just trying to think what post you're talking about, Sean Brown. You mean Twitter? I'm not sure, but thanks. But thanks anyway. Thanks anyway, man. Thanks. And I appreciate the support, man. And if you want to consider becoming a member for the Red Devil Studio crew, we're growing a membership, doing member hangouts, various things, talking football and stuff like that. Join the Red Devil Studio crew. This is. I keep on telling people going forward, this is going to be less of a United channel and more, but just a general football, general banter channel going forward, for people to just relax and talk football and just be easy and just, that's it. That's how it's going to be going forward into this new year. That's why we're covering Afcon. We're going to be covering World Cup, Euros, all these things. I'm going to be posting a lot less United-related content, and we're doing a lot more watch-alongs going forward. The Salah memes are out already. Oh dear, man. It's you can't. It's what I keep on saying. You can't. It's not on Salah. It's on. I would say it's on the coach, man. It's on the coach, man. It's on the coach. It is on the coach, man. It is on the coach. It really is. And yeah, for those who are watching, HH did jinx Egypt, man. He did jinx them. He jinxed them. But geez. I know what can I say about this? It's a brilliant game. I mean, we're 3 hours into the thing, man, and I don't know what I can say, guys. It was like I feel let's see. If there's any Egyptian fans that want to come on as well, by the way, let me know. It'd be really good. And you want to discuss post Afcon as well. I think Salah should avoid Twitter. I really think Salah should avoid Twitter now. I'm seeing some of the Twitter stuff. I'll maybe show some stuff on the stream. But Cameroon obviously, what's it was with penalties as well. What's it with penalties? Literally, we had penalties to sort out the third place. Penalty, but so many penalties, man. penalties to sort out the Euro final, penalties to sort out the Afcon final. I'm sure even the World Cup is going to end on penalties. Penalties. The last World Cup was on penalties, but man, penalties, man. Jason and Todd, HH and Simeone both need to be arrested for crimes against football. I think, to be fair, it looks like HH was actually rooting for Senegal. To be fair, he was rooting for Senegal. I think a lot of people were rooting for Senegal. To be honest, was I rooting for Senegal? Yeah. I think I was rooting for Senegal, not because I have anything with Egypt, but I think it's just more the fact that like it's just nice seeing a local manager. One, I prefer the football that they play, and two, it's just nice seeing a local manager. Eddie man is on. Let me bring my bro Eddie in the background, man. Let me bring my bro Eddie in, man. Eddie, bro, man. How you doing,
bro?
Man?
Can you hear me properly? I don't think I've tested my mic properly.
No, I can hear you, man. I can hear you, bro. You're good. Jeez.
Good one, man. Nice. It's good to meet you, man. Finally, you know, I've been
it's
following
good
your
as well,
channel.
man. Oh, and guys who are watching, please head over and subscribe to his channel, man. This guy posts up some quality content.
Thanks.
Content.
Yeah. What else can you do sometimes when Man United are putting up some stinky games, man? You got to try and add some levity.
Bro, this is Afcon has been a nice welcome distraction from United, man. So like it's just been, and this game, it was nice to see at least a little bit of like justice happen. I think. Shout out to my Egyptians, love them, but let's be real, Senegal were the better team, I think, overall, and
definitely.
And 3 times a charm. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't think you could have gone 3 times in a row to try and win penalties and stuff.
Okay. I thought it was 4 times, isn't it? It's actually 4 times for the extra time, wasn't it? That they won.
Yes. So what, do they take Morocco to extra time?
I think because I was watching on TV, right? Jermaine Jana said it's the 4th time they went to extra time and then won. But I don't know if he said on penalties as well. I can't remember.
I think because I know they went to they beat Ivory Coast on penalties, and then they beat Cameroon on penalties. Morocco, I think they took them to extra time. I don't think they hit on penalties. Those are the only ones that I know, I think.
But I agree with what you're saying, man. They rode their luck by doing that. That's not the way you win a tournament, is it really? I mean, I'm trying to remember who's really done that in previous tournaments. I'm trying to think of Greece, but they didn't do that. They used to, what did they do?
1-0. It was 1-0. Yeah.
That was it. Yeah. Yeah, I can't think of that. There is one team that is the name's escaping me, but they went to extra time a lot of time. I don't know. No, it was Croatia, wasn't it? That were doing that in that World Cup, where who won that World Cup?
Oh, you mean the year? What do you mean the World Cup? Even the Euros that just
was that Euros?
I think the Euros. Yeah, there was a team that's going to extra time all the time. I think that was Italy, wasn't it? Italy actually went to extra time. Because Italy went to extra time against Spain. They beat them on penalties. They went to extra time against England in the final. They beat them on penalties. They went to extra time against. I might be Italy, actually. Might be Italy, actually. Like, because I remember Italy. I mean, let me Google this. I'm fairly sure it's Italy. If anyone's watching the thing, Italy went to Italy Euro campaign. It's the Euro campaign.
And what year is this as well? Is that when?
That was 2020. 2021 technically. Where did they? I'm fairly sure that I'll just have a quick.
Yeah, I just don't think they were as bad as Egypt, though, were they? Really, for going to extra time there. I think that's the big thing.
shout out to the keeper though, Gabaski. Was just he got the man of the match award, which I think he deserved. He was. If he wasn't in the goal, I think it would have been a foregone conclusion. He was brilliant.
I mean, he saved that penalty from Mane, which was like the way Mane hit that was like the ball was his worst enemy. That he wanted to just pierce the net with that shot, but he didn't get the direction on it. He didn't get the direction on that penalty. But then talk about having the nerves of steel to get it in that last penalty. He got the direction and the power. Like Mane is goated on that continent now. I hope he gets like a piece of free land with a goat and all that stuff that they give.
So yeah,
2016.
Portugal 2016 is a fair shout. Yeah. So go on, mate.
Yeah, I just say Mane should be GOAT status now, pretty much in Senegal. You know, when he retires, he should go there.
Oh,
He shouldn't have to pay for anything, man. He just like, you know, he gets a key to the state.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's been good in that tournament. Anyway, I've not watched too many of their games because, like, you know, I've been focused on Man United quite a bit. But like you were saying, it was good to have this distraction of the Afcon. And watching Mane in that semi-final, that goal and assist that he got there, that was a great display from him. I mean, Mane is really polishing his game for me in like a lot of games that I've seen recently because he's got the power, and then in that semi-final with that goal that he scored, you know, that chip right at the end, that finesse. So he's showing the power and finesse, and he's got speed as well. And yeah, man, I just like that he beat Salah as well, man, because everyone's rating Salah. You know, he's got a win over him.
He cried. I mean, I was saying this before. I was like, you know, I don't know whether, you know, because what Salah would do would he would give the opposition team, he would say that they should go and take the penalty first, right? You know, so go, you take the penalty, so they doesn't put the pressure on his team, and I can see how that can work. But the problem with giving the other team the ability to take the spot kick first is that you give the control of the penalty shootout to someone else.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I agree with that. I don't like being behind to have to chase. It just seems harder to chase.
Oh, I'm being raided on. I think I'm being raided on Twitter. I'm seeing people put Yas raid. Whole times Yas raid, Kita Yas raid. Well, shout out, guys. Appreciate it. For those who are watching on Twitch. I am on Twitch, guys, so please subscribe to me on Twitch. I'll be streaming on YouTube and Twitch and posting some more Twitch-related and football content to that. So, no, appreciate it, guys, for those who are joining a raid.
Have you seen this comment by Jason Todd at 10 o'clock? It's saying HH and Simeone both need to be arrested
for crimes against football.
What's HH done though? I mean, I've been watching. What's his crime?
I don't know what HH did actually. I don't know what HH did. I think that he because I think he was supporting Senegal. Simeone, however, does need to be arrested and fairly soon. Simeone needs to be arrested soon. However, based on that, he will still probably end up. He'll still probably end up. Beating United.
Oh man, I don't even want to think about that. But Egypt reminded me of a Simeone team. Obviously, it's pretty obvious what they were doing with that low block, just frustrating, man. They were very stern at the back. You know, Mane was finding it hard. Ismail Assar was finding it hard. They created a few chances, but it was frustrating to watch them just do that. You know. I swear Egypt only attacked for like 5 minutes in that game. Like on the 75th minute, I don't know if you remember, they came forward a little bit. Even the commentary that was talking about it were like, "Oh, at least they've come out a little bit," and it just lasted for 5 minutes, and they went back to low block.
They went back, which is how they played all game. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, Ketty2K, thanks. Shout out to those who are watching on Twitch and as part of this raid. Thank you very much for. I think Yaz raid. Shout out to you, bro. So what make you of the final? Oh yeah, okay. So obviously we talk about Senegal, but how did you actually, or ask it to you, Eddie, like how did you actually find the final as a spectacle in of itself?
Yeah, so Senegal, you know, obviously the way they were taking the game to Egypt, they were, you know, pushing high. I just love a team that pushes high and attempts to control the game, you know. And it just reminds me of like what's happening at Man United, where we're seeing the transition of the team push higher and have more possession, try and run a few more plays. So I liked what Koulibaly was doing. And I was going to ask you about Koulibaly because I only recently heard, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people know already that, you know, Man United picked Maguire instead of Koulibaly. And I couldn't believe it. I know I'm late to the party of realizing that, but I was just watching him. Like, could you see the way he was playing the ball from the back, some of these diagonals to the wing, just effortlessly? It didn't all come off, but you could see that's a strong point of his game. Like, you know, I heard you say he pocketed Salah. Salah was doing nothing, man. Koulibaly was as fast as him, was stronger than him. And I don't know, referee was a little bit harsh, wasn't he? And booking him for like the challenges in the air.
I mean, to be fair to the ref, he seems to be, he allowed the game to sort of flow. There were a lot of games I'm like, the Egyptians were a bit lucky, Senegal were a bit lucky, but I think he just wanted the spectacle to just kind of. So, and this is the thing. That's why I want to talk about intelligent refereeing. Is that like you especially in the final, is that, I mean, to be honest, I was going to even make that as a topic. I was like, people. One of the things that I was worried about was that maybe some of these Afcon reps, especially after that 5-minute issue, might be a bit of an issue. But to be honest, I'd rather some of these Afcon reps in the Premier League than what I see in the Premier League right now. You saw what happened, what Anthony Taylor did in Middlesbrough. You know, like I literally want, keep on tweeting. I want some of those Afcon refs to come and ref in the Premier League because our referees right now are a joke. But sorry, go on.
Yeah, I was just going to say, because there was some flaws to the referee's game from my point of view, from what I saw. I thought he was actually giving too many bookings to Senegal as well and letting a little bit of Egypt's fouls go.
Well, the thing is, I looked at the stats. Look, I mean, if you look at the stats, like Senegal only had 4 yellow cards. And Egypt 2. I actually thought it was more.
Yeah, look at the fouls on Egypt's side.
Yeah.
30 fouls.
Yeah.
And they got less yellows.
But this is what I'm saying, though, is that, like, for the amount of fouls there were, the actual amount of yellow cards is actually not that much.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually not a lot. Like, when you consider that, like, given how many fouls were in a game, like, and this game was played over 120 minutes, Senegal only had 4 cards and Egypt had 2. Although I agree with you, Egypt maybe should have had more yellow cards. But yeah, go on, man.
Yeah, so like the overall spectacle of the game, I liked that Senegal were trying to make it a game, you know. They did it against Burkina Faso, where they were in control there. They just deserved to win it, and I always come back to Man United because I'm just trying to like see what Man United should be doing as well. And I was just thinking of how bad that Man United versus Villarreal final was. Yeah, Man United were the more attacking team, but they didn't really control it. You know, they didn't really get enough plays and create enough chances, if you know what I mean. Senegal were creating chances there, man. I mean, I like that forward that came on, Dieng. You got a header to challenge what's his name? Gabadieski, what's his name? The Egyptian keeper. But yeah, I brought up Man United because like they didn't, unlike Senegal, Man United didn't create the plays like I'm saying. And I like that in this game, right? Senegal, who deserved it, won it because unlike the Man United Villarreal final, that team that was low block, they won it, isn't it? So yeah. I hate low block football, man, and I'm sure a lot of us that support the big teams hate that because it's just like you're not trying to influence the attack. You're not doing the dynamics of football that we love. Just try and score goals.
I see Mike in the background. I'm going to bring you on in a second, mate. Just going to read some of his comments. Good evening, gents. Hope you enjoyed the final. Thank you, Yaz. I assume, Yaz, you initiated the Twitch raid, so I appreciate it. I really, really do. I'm still fairly new to Twitch, actually. But I appreciate you sending people around to watch via Twitch. And for those who are watching on Twitch, please follow me. I'd really, really appreciate it. I really, really do. And hope you guys enjoyed the final as well. Handana one time says these guys are also going to face off in the World Cup qualifiers as well. The story coming from this game. That's a fair point. Over 2 legs, it's going to be interesting, So because obviously, World Cup qualification is going to be much. I mean, it's interesting. Carlos Queiroz did say that before this tournament, his priority was actually the World Cup over this, and he was going to use Afcon as more of a training thing. But you could see how deeper the people went into the competition. How more, and you could see, even in the final, you saw the complete and total passion. Like Salah, everyone's crying because they know that they wanted to win. They wanted to win this. They wanted to win this.
I don't like that, by the way. Trying to use a tournament as a dress rehearsal for another tournament. I don't like it. It kind of tries to devalue the Afcon.
He needs to, if he's going to get to the Afcon, though, Egypt going to have to change their tactics a bit because
you
can't do that defensive situation over 2 legs. I think you can't do that. The referee was good in the game. I agree, better than Premier. Michael says Simon redeemed himself. He did, and then Mike, I'm just going to bring you in. Just give me 2 seconds. Mike, buddy, how you doing?
Oh boy, what a crazy final! Oh, I hate penalty shootouts. I absolutely hate them. I know you English people know what it feels like to lose in a penalty shootout. It ain't the greatest feeling in the world, but I'm just happy for Sadio, man. I mean, the first penalty he took was atrocious, and then the penalty shootout one he took was you can't take a better penalty than that one. He hit that with so much venom and put it in the corner. I'm just happy for Sadio. This guy Infantino, though, trying to grab headlines and trying to act like a good guy, though. I got to say that right now about Infantino.
Oh, when he they show pictures of him in doing the Afcon thing and
No,
stuff like that.
you'd
What
see
did he
him.
do?
No, he's right now with the trophy celebration. That's why I'm talking about Infantino.
Ah,
This guy. He's really trying to suck up to the whole of Africa at this point.
Yeah.
I actually don't know who
love
this
him.
guy is, though. Can you enlighten me?
He's the head of
Sorry, go on,
FIFA.
Michael.
Oh, that guy.
Yes,
Okay.
Infantino.
Yeah, cool.
Yes, yeah. No, he's. I mean, to be fair, I mean, he's wanting to, because it's a money thing. So they're wanting to.
Yep.
Isn't it? It's the next World Cup. They're wanting to increase the number of spots, isn't it? That's when they're changing the whole format.
Yeah,
so
it's confirmed it will be 48 teams.
Exactly. So they're gonna have more African teams, more. Which I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm still the changes to like the Champions League and the World Cup. I'm still very reserved as to what's going to happen. But then I did say that I didn't like the concept of the UEFA Nations League, and I watched it. I was like, this is actually not bad. So
I don't know. It's a bit of a weird one, isn't it? Because you want people to get a chance, don't you, to really represent the nation at the top level.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, you want to see top teams play. You
Yeah.
don't really want to see like San Marino's people at San Marino's level go and get turned over at the World Cup. And you want to see proper competition.
Well, that's why, like I said, I think it should be like you should have. I like the UEFA Nations League format because it's like a tiered competition. So you have like a tier A, tier B, tier C, and you have like relegation type stuff. So what happens is that you end up playing against similar quality teams rather than playing against, you know, a team that's ranked 200 versus a team that's ranked first. Yeah, you might get an occasional upset, but generally speaking, nowadays you rarely do you get upsets now. So if they changed the World Cup and made it like you had like a World Cup A, B, and C type of thing, and then depending on how well you did, you went up and down. I think at least that would get more people into the football, the tournament. So they're part of it because they're seeing their football team play on an international stage and interact with different cultures. But at the same time, they're not seeing their nation spanked.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you should write to Infantino, man. See if he
should, but you know, I should. I mean, FX says, thank God Egypt lost. Yeah, Mr. Man says Salah would never be able to do what Lewandowski does for Poland. System merchant. Ooh, that's you know.
Bro, he's playing with El Nini as the cam. Please.
Yeah, this. It's like you can't. This is the thing. I think people are going to compare Senegal and Egypt as if they're on the same level teams. Literally, Senegal have Koulibaly. They've got Mendy, who's a Champions League winner in goal. They've got Koulibaly, is arguably one of the best centre backs in Europe. You know, when he's on his day. They've got Idrissa Gueye and Diallo, who start for PSG regularly. They've got Sadio Mane, who's just a G, and that's not including like some of the other like I mean, I missed who was the other
Ismail Assar.
Islam Assar.
Yeah.
So these are these teams. As far as Egypt concerned, you know, I didn't even know who Gabaski was before this tournament, to be honest. Salah, obviously, El Neni, sure, and then what's his name, El Hazi, but I don't think he played.
You know what, Red Devil? I think we're forgetting a big thing as well. The style of that Egypt team is not suited for Salah. What team does he play in when he plays for Liverpool? A Gegen press, high intense side. It's complete opposite to what Egypt were doing. So you can ignore the amount of quality on that team because they're not even trying to attack with Salah. He was isolated for the whole game. Comes back to what you said. He was pocketed by Koulibaly, and it's like he had no help. So you know, I don't like the system merchant thing there. You know,
No,
Salah had no help.
They didn't play to Salah's advantages. They didn't. And I mean, Yazin one says, I feel like Carlos Cruz suffocates Egyptian players just like Simeone suffocates some of his very creative players like Yao Felix. I mean, it's a trend with a lot of Portuguese managers I'm seeing. You know, I mean, as a Nigerian, I'm worried about what this guy's going to do to Nigeria in the qualifiers. You know, because you know this kind of. You know, I like to think of football that we've gone past this kind of defensive. Grind out results type of football. You know, we're trying to get past that. It had its place and it almost worked for Egypt, but I think that this win that Senegal is almost symbolic in a way because it kind of shows that I think this is like the definitive end because Italy didn't really win the World Cup, win the Euros purely based on defensive shot up shop football. They won it with a lot of. They changed it up. Chiesa did his thing, etc. So if they'd done that way, I think they would have been knocked out. So you've got to do something new, and I think that this win is symbolic because it shows that no, this is actually what in my opinion, African football should be. It should be expansive. It should be, it should be attack based. It should be creative. It shouldn't be this boring shut up shop defense. And Egypt do have the players, I believe, to do that. It's just that, it is what it is, But Michael, just becoming, what were your thoughts on the final in just general?
I think the team that won fully deserved it, to be honest. Egypt, like, they had a couple of good chances. Like, as soon as it went to 90 minutes and extra time, I was like, well, this is Egypt's game, and that's exactly what they wanted to do, to go into extra time. But, I mean, throughout the whole game, Senegal should have won this, to be honest. I mean, Sadio missed the penalty. Ismail Assar looked bright. They had good patches, but I feel like Egypt, Carlos Queiroz, he's just a defensive manager, and you just cannot do that to win these tournaments. So I'm kind of glad Senegal won. First-time winners of this Afcon. I think they fully deserved it. They were the better side on today. I feel like Egypt, maybe fatigue kicked in because of obviously they played 4 extra time games. Think about that. Egypt have played 4 extra time games. So I think the team that were better on the day fully deserved to win it. I'm just happy for Sadio, man. I can just tell how happy he is, man. He's talked about many times how he'd rather have an Afcon than Champions League. And now he got his reward, which is the main thing. So happy for him. I haven't seen him this happy in a long time. The guy is smiling like crazy. I'm watching him now celebrating. He is smiling like crazy. So happy for Sadio, man. Obviously, it's horrible for Salah, but I think he'll come back next year and win it, to be honest, because Egypt have a good side. They just need to play a bit more progressive football. So overall, I think the best side.
Is there another Afcon next year?
Yep, next summer.
Really? They're doing it every year now?
Yeah, they're playing it next summer.
Oh no, it's because this was. I think the problem was this. This should have been last
in 2021.
Year,
yeah,
in 2021. So they're now trying to keep it back on schedule. So what they're doing it every 2 years then? Yeah,
they do. That's usually the Afcon. They do it every 2 years, and it's going to be in the summer. So that's going to be more interesting during the monsoon season. Yeah. I don't know how that's going to work.
It's going to be.
You know what? Yeah, these guys that are in charge of these associations of football, they're going to burn out these players. Like, there's too many tournaments, too many games. Like, you know what I mean? Like, even in domestic competition, we see one game every 3 days sometimes. It's like
it's all money, man. It's all money.
Money.
It's all money. That's it. And it's all and a lot for us to talk about as well, I guess. So I should say that I'd be like, we cover a lot of the games as well. So, but you're right, Eddie. At the end of the day, these guys are these. It's going to be difficult, especially because at the end of this year we've got a World Cup coming on. You know, there's still World Cup qualifiers to play. There's still friendlies. There's still the league. There's still some people Champions League and all the rest of it. You know, so all the way until the end. So, man, it's going to be a busy end to the year. It really is. And I mean, what I will say, we'll go. And thanks for shout out to those who are still watching. You know, so is that how do you see this will affect? Because obviously Senegal and Egypt have drawn themselves in the qualification for the World Cup. How do you see this affecting that? So I'll go to Eddie first.
Yeah, so I'm just thinking Salah, because he's obviously one of the best African players. Yeah, you would think sometimes a player would have influence in the dressing room. He can't be happy with that final, right? He can't be like having Carlos have them set up like that again, defensive. Like, he's just isolated up there. So surely, you know, Salah has a bit of a talk with Queiroz, you know. Maybe Queiroz would try and discipline them and say, hey, I'm still in charge. We're going to do what I want to do. But maybe they compromise a bit, and I reckon they'll attack a little bit more, like not exactly like do the opposite, but maybe balance the counter-attack with a bit more progressive football. Because remember in the 75th minute in this final, they did come out and push up, but it was just for 5 minutes. So maybe they do a bit like what Wolves used to do under, you know, what's his name, Espirito Santo, where sometimes Wolves would have like a defensive first half, and then they'd come out second half and try and, you know, get the goals quick. So I reckon there'll just be a bit more attacking football on Egypt's part, because they can't do this again. But yeah, I reckon Senegal qualify though anyway.
Mike, what's your thoughts?
The African World Cup qualifiers are going to be so interesting. It's so like 50-50 between each matchup, and especially with this one as well. Like, you don't know what way it's going to go. You know, they play in Senegal, then they play in Egypt. Carlos Queiroz, will he still be this defensive? Will he try and be a bit more progressive? Will they learn from the mistakes in this game? There's so much to think about when you go into that first leg, especially. I think we'll learn a lot about the first leg, and then we'll see what happens in the second leg. It's just so difficult. Then if you look at like Nigeria versus Ghana, both coming in with new managers, looks like Chris Hughton is going to be the Ghana manager. It's going to be interesting. Algeria versus Cameroon.
Chris Hughton's going to be the Ghana manager.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm worried now, man. Oh jeez.
Yo, you said new Nigerian manager though. Who's that? Is it? I thought Iguavan was still. Is Iguavan still there?
No, it's Jose Peseiro. They probably thought they were hiring Jose Mourinho.
So they just thrown out their native.
If you want, I'm not gonna tell you how they decided to sign this guy as the Nigerian manager, man. It involved basically a 2-minute iPad piece about how Nigeria should have beaten Croatia in the previous World Cup and had the potential to win the World Cup with the players, and that he believes he can do something with the team. Now, I'm not saying
what kind of manager he is, though.
Sorry,
what kind of manager? Do you know what kind of manager he is? Like his style? I never heard of him.
He's defensive, and last time I checked, he was. I think he managed at Sporting briefly. Didn't win anything, and
Red Devil, bro. I've
already
about
it, really, man.
I've already turned off. You said defensive. I've already not listening.
Yeah, that's about. I mean, Chris. I've already. When he said Chris Hughton's gone, I'm already like, it's over. It's over. So Nigeria can. To be honest, Nigeria actually beat Egypt in the first game. I'd make an argument that if they'd taken this tournament seriously, then they could actually have potentially been in the final.
I thought they were taking it seriously, man. I just blame Iwobi, the double agent coming on, getting sent off.
Agent Iwobi. How he still manages to I don't know how I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
It's the most average player I've ever seen. To be honest, man. It's terrible.
Went to stole a living at Arsenal and stole a living at Everton and is stealing a shirt at Nigeria. I don't know, bros. But guys, thank you guys all for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Like final thoughts. Like before we land and close to watching, what were your just overall thoughts on just Afcon in general? Do you think that this was the best Afcon in a while? Do you think the quality has gotten better? Like, what do you think? Has the reputation of Afcon increased following this tournament? Like, what do you think? Mike, I'll go to you first.
I think the quality has gotten better, but I feel like teams are just a little bit too scared when it comes to the knockout stages. That's what I feel like. Maybe in the first match day as well. Like, we saw a bunch of 0-0s and 1-0s. I feel like teams are a little bit too hesitant. But the refereeing has to get a lot better. That's for sure. The refereeing and the VAR has to get a lot better. But I think it's the first tournament with VAR. But overall, I mean, the coverage, I don't know what it's been like in England, to be honest. But where I live, obviously, not a lot of people are going to care about African football, to be honest. But I think it's been good, the coverage here. I've tried to do my best to cover it as much as I can because I think this tournament deserves a lot more credit than what it gets, to be honest. Has this been the best Afcon? I feel like the 2015 Afcon was better when there was Ivory Coast against Ghana in the final. I feel like that was a better overall tournament than this one. But this one was good. I don't know what it's going to be like next summer, though, because already it comes next summer, the Afcon. So I thought it was pretty good, this Afcon tournament. We had a lot of minnows rising. We had a lot of upsets. Yeah. So I think more it was about the minnows rising in this tournament compared to the big teams.
No, fair enough. Fair enough, Mike and Eddie.
Yeah, so I mean, for me, I've really not watched like the whole that tournament. It was really the semi-finals and the final I watched, right? So, I just love that I mean, I don't know if Senegal were the best team, but I just love that an attacking team won won the final. I think that's a good advert for the tournament, really, because really sometimes, like me, people don't watch the whole tournament. You watch the final, and sometimes you would take the perspective of the final as a representative of the whole thing. So you build an opinion on the final. So it was good that the attacking team won. I don't want to see Egypt play like that again, because that's a bad advert for football, because their semi-final was just as bad in terms of their defensive play. Like it was like a Sunday league game. I don't know. Did you watch that game properly? Cameroon versus Egypt. It was one of the worst games I've ever seen in my life. Technique-wise, it was bad. So imagine if you're not watching African football, and then you tune into that one for the first time. You might think, "Oh, this is crap," you know. So. Yeah, I'm just glad Senegal won it, and more teams need to play like them. Hopefully, you know. So that's my thoughts on it, really.
Fair enough, guys. Well, thank you guys everyone for tuning in. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to Red Devil Studio, and check out these guys as well. Mike's Talk Football. Check out his YouTube channel. Head over and subscribe, and Eddie's Football Waffle as well. Head over and support them as well, guys. Thanks everyone to those who are watching on Twitch as well. Really, really appreciate it. Have a nice day, everyone. And we are gone.